welcome to a special edition of The Zone. You know, last week we talked about the Ken Lancey All-Star football game, and we had the coaches here and some players, and we're going to do the exact same thing this week. Only we're going to talk about a baseball game, and it's a memorial game, but it's a very important game, and it'll take place at People's Natural Gas Field here in Altoona, home of the Curve, tomorrow. It is the Maverick Baker All-Star Classic, and what we're going to do is we're going to talk with a couple players from the game first, and then we're going to talk with both head coaches, and we're going to talk about all that encompasses this game from a player's perspective and a coach's perspective. And with me this week, I have two fine young men who have just graduated from their respective schools. I have Grant Cassis from Bishop Carroll. Welcome, Grant.
Thank you.
And Britton Marco from Central, a little closer to home for me. Britton, welcome.
Thank you.
Well, congratulations on graduation. So just ask you a real quick question about that. How's it feel now that you've accomplished that feat? That's a big feat at this point in your lives. So what's it feel like to be graduates?
It feels great. I mean, one step closer to life, I guess.
That's a good way to put it, one step closer to life. You got 4 more years of education, and depending on what you want to do after that, you might have some more education, or you might get right into the workforce. Britton, how about you?
Yeah, it's definitely exciting to, move on with the next stage of my life and, hopefully continue to play baseball as long as I can.
Now, the game we're talking about, as again, will be tomorrow at PNG Field here in Altoona. It is the Maverick Baker All-Star Game. So, fellas, what's it like to be a part of a game like this? There's a very special meaning behind it, very impactful for people of your age and people of all ages. But what's it mean to you to be selected to play in a game like this? Either one, whichever one of you wants to go first.
It was very exciting to get selected, and I was really happy to get the letter in the mail. But, ultimately it's for Maverick, and I think it serves more than just a cause for just a game of players in this area. But I'm really excited to play in this game and, make at least grow what Maverick was.
And Grant, you knew Maverick, so tell us about your relationship with him.
Well, I remember, for instance, whenever I first started Super Swing with John Vaughn, Coach John, it was instant. Like, he came up to me, introduced himself. Mm-hmm. He was just a leader on and off the field. Just a great guy in general.
So when you played against him, what was it like? What kind of competitor was Maverick? If you play, I know you played against him.
Yeah. He was. I played against him when I played travel ball for Flood City when I was younger, and he was kind of like fiery. Like, he was always up in the dugout and energetic, and like always go-getter attitude. Like he was definitely a competitor no matter what.
Now, guys, I want you to take a little bit of time maybe with this question because this is going to impact, everybody that's watching and maybe everybody that goes to the game tomorrow. And we hope we get a very big crowd. Lots of seats there, so let's fill a lot of them up tomorrow at PNG Field. But when something like this happens and you see that, one of your peers is involved in a situation like this, how does that affect you? I mean, do you think about it? Do you talk about it with your teammates, or do you talk about it with your parents or teachers? I mean, how does it impact teenagers, people of your age?
I think it impacts, like, I don't know. I think the game serves a bigger purpose than just the best players in the area, and I think everyone knows why we're all there. But I think it's important to acknowledge it among teammates and keep that with us and play with a little more energy that day.
Grant, how about you? I mean, what do you think?
I think it's just like a good game for not only us, but like for remembrance of Mav, because I'm sure Mav would love to be in this position that we're in today. And without him, I don't think we both would be in this position as teammates and just people in general.
And, it's a very special game because, as I said, we have the All-Star football games and we have the All-Star basketball games. Now we have baseball, and we're going to talk with Coach PJ here in a little bit because he is the organizer of this. But when you take the field tomorrow, you're going to be at PNG Field, so that's always a big thrill because, it's a AA baseball field, and hopefully there's going to be a big crowd there. How would you like to see the game play out? Obviously, you're on either side, so you want your team to win, but you just want it to be a collective nice day and to start something nice, right?
Yeah, I want it to be, you know, a competitive game between both sides where, you know, everyone has fun, because at the end of the day, it's just a baseball game, and you know, it's the game that we've been playing since we were 3-4 years old. You know, I hope everyone can enjoy the day and, you know, recognize what it's for, and just ultimately have a good game between both teams.
Grant, anything to add?
He summed up everything.
All right. Well, I want to say that both of these young men are headed to college, and want to wish them good luck. Sports in your future in college? Mm-hmm. Look at that. Both said yes at the same time. Isn't that great? What sports? Baseball?
Yeah.
Baseball. Okay. Well, coming from the programs you came from, you just had a long run. You've had a great storied history at Central, so you're both going to do great. Thanks for stopping by, and good luck in the game tomorrow.
Yeah.
We'll be right back with more here in the Zone.